Is this what's keeping you from work-life balance?
Is it? I'm
We'll
Amara.
find out.
I'm Amara Andrew.
And I'm Jeff Sarris.
And this is Useful Not Famous, the show where I probably should have figured out what I was going to say. But this is a show where we teach you how to use video content to build a better brand and a better you.
Yeah, for people who care more about making money than getting likes and views.
That's what I'm supposed to say.
No, it's all good.
Thank you. Bug just bit my shoulder. Help.
So we are out on the road with our ultra minimalist podcast setup, which we'll post about more. But we're here in Miami Beach.
Yes, we are at 14th and Loomis Park.
So we're here talking about work-life balance today. And
Yes.
people get work-life balance wrong. So I need to talk to you because...
Well, first,
oh, yeah, we
let's
need to
start
set
the
that
timer.
So it's not our normal
Boink.
timer, but there we
All
go.
right, it's going.
I also wonder if you can hear the music behind us, but we'll find out later.
Yes, we will.
But so work-life balance. What people don't get is something I didn't get at all until I did. Fun
Wow,
fact, huh?
insightful.
But I never thought about it this way, except balance of any kind is an action, not a state. So what do I mean by that? So balance...
I thought you were asking.
Tell me what I mean by that. But what do I mean by that? Balance is a constant shift of weight. It's an action, constantly shifting our weight from one side to the other to attain what appears to be balance. But there is no actual state of balance. We never are in perfect balance because we're constantly moving and constantly shifting. So we can apply the same thing to our work-life balance. So if we're standing on one foot, say on a slack line, we're leaning to the right, leaning to the left constantly. So we're doing more until more is too much. Then we lean back less until less is too little, and then repeat. With work-life balance, that's what we can do. We can expand and contract to constantly try to strike a balance.
So then what to you is work-life balance? Like, is it like a percentage? Is it an idea? Like, what is it?
And so that's the thing. I think it's an action, like purely an action. So it's striving for work-life
You're
balance.
all about that action, aren't you, Sarris?
I
Cue
really
all
am.
the previous episodes.
Pew, 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 pew. But really, action, I think, is everything. Like, that's the only thing that matters. And so I think, and that's something that didn't come to me until recently, was that work-life balance would be an action. Because you think of balance generally as this is a balanced something. And thinking physically from muscle and like physical balance in this sense. Not really like a balanced composition, because that's not moving. But us as a human living, moving creature, we're constantly in flux.
We sure are.
Is it distracting being out and about?
Oh God, yeah. Even when it's just the two of us, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
what's that? What's that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I'm practicing mindfulness right now and trying to just be in the moment.
So coming here to Miami Beach
Oh wait.
is
So you said work-life balance though is action. So it's not necessarily like how people are like, do 50-50, like work 50 and life 50, because that's obviously so fucking unrealistic. It's like that will never happen.
well, and I think the big thing is that
Well, and how does it work
People-
for us
well,
also, as
I
an
was just
example?
going to say, like, people would strive to have like the perfection, that it's a state you can reach, but I don't think there is one. I think
Yeah.
that's the whole thing, is like you said, 50-50 or whatever it is, or like turn off at 5 p.m. or this, whatever it is. You can have your rules and your tactics on how I keep my work-life balance. We never listen to music when we're talking like this, so
No.
it's so weird.
Well, in every
to
song
hear
I'm
Ace
like,
of
that's
Base.
a jam.
But the work-life balance is, I just totally lost my train of thought. Choo choo.
I saw the sun.
That was not the right song, but it is Ace of Base. But so this is off the rails.
Yeah, sorry, humble listener.
But
Well, yeah, so it's not an exact percentage of it's 50% this, 50% that.
Yeah.
Instead, it is like it's like Buddhism. It's like an ongoing practice, or like any, not even bringing like a philosophy or religion
but I
into
like
it,
that.
but
That's
it is
perfect.
because it's like trying to do mindfulness. It's just you need to be in it, and you need to constantly work at it. So like, there is no solution. The solution is the practice of it, which I don't know. I think it's very interesting.
Well, it's just like meditation. It's not
Yeah.
about clearing your mind. It's about recognizing when thoughts arise and letting them flow away, letting
Yeah.
them run their course.
So you were saying, though, before, that's why we're here in Miami.
Yeah, which we can talk about in the what section because we're almost
What?
done with the first one. However, just that it's not a state to seek. It's not a state that you'll ever find, and being comfortable understanding that there
Yeah.
is no perfect balance. There is no perfect state of work and life. It's an action of continuously expanding and then contracting. So like now I'm doing too much, let me pull back.
Right.
Now I'm doing too little, let me go bigger. And that'll be a constant iteration for your entire work life, I think.
Yeah, and to not be discouraged if you do need to keep tweaking every little bit, like here and there, because
Yeah, not even
it
if,
is
but you will.
difficult. Jesus, that's loud.
Time.
Okay, time. Okay,
But-
so I'm setting 5
Yeah,
more
but
minutes.
I was just gonna say what you were just saying.
Time's
that
up.
There is no skirt.
You're. He knows how to get me.
But yeah, there is no perfect balance, and not even being comfortable if you have to keep shifting, but that you will keep shifting.
Yeah, forever. It's like a
Exactly.
diet. It's like exercise. It's like everything. Just finding that balance.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us into our next 5 minutes. What are we doing
Yeah, so we
on
didn't
this planet?
we didn't map this out this time, but we
Nope.
always have 3 5-minute segments. First, it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
why, then it's the what, and then it's the how. So the second, the what, is what the hell are we doing?
See, we're all discombobulated. So what are we doing? We're sitting in the grass in Loomis Park at 14th, right across from Finnegan's Way, I think, is that pub? Oh, no, the Cardozo. Duh. So yeah, we're here in Miami.
Yeah, we love Miami Beach, so we come here as much as we can.
And
but
we literally booked this 48 hours before we left because, I don't know, I was sad. You were
it's
sad.
The work-life balance. Like
Yeah.
we are ambitious to a fault, and we can do more until more is too much, and not always do less.
Well, this past year and a half has been an absolute whirlwind. Like, I can't even believe it's been that long so far, and that there's certain things I wish I had done differently or documented more on the journey.
Yeah.
Like, but I was so we do video, we travel all over the country, film with realtors in their market, and I was so focused on everybody else's stuff that I didn't even think about mine. So that was something that we've been working on, is like, okay, now I need to treat us like a client, because that's not fair to us. If it's like especially you've always pushed everybody else's stuff to the forefront, which is good because it's been a good solid business plan for you. However, your personal brand and everything is non-existent because for the past
it's only a
50
person to person, but not a public one.
Yeah, so for the past 15 years, you're behind the scenes of some recognizable things, but nobody would have any idea because you didn't post about it because you don't keep up with it. I know. I'm like, I'm talking over it. And then but it's hard when you're in it and you're making all these things for everybody else, but then you're not actually doing it for yourself, and it's so easy to just forget about you. And like, I don't know, this sounds kind of ridiculous, but like I forgot about myself in every single way.
I was gonna say for the past
So-
year, that is the challenge.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
just been utterly depressing. But like nobody sees that side because that's also what
yeah.
you hide from everybody.
Mhm.
So it's like here I feel like myself so much more than I have in a very long time. Not to make it me emotional, but
no, but this is
true.
what are we doing such?
what is wrong with you?
But that's the thing is or wait, what was I gonna say with that? No, don't
So
start.
I put my hands
Don't.
up to flame
You're
my
not
song.
helping. But that this year, that's what it is. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Moving
we've
my
gone
hips
on.
like, yeah.
We've traveled a ton for Maven and filmed with people, but this is the first trip we've taken just the two of us in over a year, and we always would come to Miami. Miami's the one place where we can both turn off completely. Like we don't have to be working.
Yes.
Yeah.
I nodded my head. Like, yeah.
Ay. If you can't hear it, Miley Cyrus is playing behind us. We don't know if you
Oh
can
my
hear
God,
it.
is that who? I thought it was Shakira.
No, it's just you. It was karaoke time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we sort of lost ourselves in that we did more until more was too much, and we didn't pull back soon enough, I
No.
think. Do you agree?
Oh, I 100% agree. Like now we're sort of shifting everything a little bit, which has really been helpful and good to not run ourselves ragged because we were traveling literally every single week of the year, like in different time zones, like not even in one contiguous time zone. Like it constantly was shifting, and I don't know, it was just so much. And then just like then I was editing when I wasn't filming with people, so I didn't even get the time to stop and be like, okay, what are we making, and take like a deeper look at it and just make everything even better, because like we were doing it on the fly, but it's so much more difficult than people can imagine. And I know everybody says that about their profession, and it's like, oh, cry me a fucking river, but it was very difficult.
I would actually push back on doing it on the fly, only that because that's the only thing we did. I don't even consider it on the fly. It's like we only focused on that.
Well, yeah.
So then we lost a little bit of the like, oh yeah, we do also need to have a little more of our together life injected in.
Yeah.
Like because we're always together 100% of the time, and we
well, yeah,
always
but
have
like
a really
we're
good
not,
time.
though, at the same time.
We don't have like we don't have the time to turn off, and that's been very important.
And yeah, we obviously making the content and like coming up with prompts and ideas, that was very calculated and thoughtful, but I didn't have the time to have fun and be like, oh, what if we try this? Like time. But that was how it started, was having all the fun and like doing the fun things. But then when you're just so focused on the content, I guess that's what I mean. It was hard to have more fun with it with people, because also you could just see that we were so drained. So I don't know. It's been good to like step back and just sort of say goodbye to things and just move forward.
Well, and just shifting a little bit more in a healthy way to be a little more selfish.
Yeah.
Because we do need to have a little more time for us. Mm-hmm. We need to focus a little more attention on the things we want to make that we've wanted to for so long, and we've taken baby steps towards it.
Literal
so
baby
it's not,
steps.
So
not
I would
literal.
say, yeah, individual baby steps. Now things are very close to being done, but it's also because we've been like, okay, we're carving out the time for it.
Yes.
So there will be more things. If you've seen Hiveway, myhiveway.com, there are some big things coming there that we are very excited about.
Yes.
That will be soon. But let's get into the how.
Starting the timer.
Yeah, the final 5 minutes of this little on-the-road show. Our little road show.
Ooh, Antiques Roadshow. Did you ever watch that?
Also, we never even said, real quick, we're in Miami Beach. We
Pause
didn't
the
leave
timer.
it. No, just leave it. We're in Miami Beach.
Yes.
It is the Air and Sea show. We had no idea.
Oh my God, it's so fucking cool.
Memorial Day weekend, obviously, because this comes out on Memorial Day, but sometimes people pre-record. We do not. But this has been the most fun. This has been amazing.
Yeah. No, this has seriously been so cool. Like I had no idea what we were even gonna experience. Like I knew it was gonna go on when we were here.
And I had no idea.
Yeah, and I just saw it was just like a thing, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. It is phenomenal. Like it's awesome. And like having family in the military and everything, I don't know, I have a special attachment to the like, which is something nobody knows about me, and I'm putting it out there right now, but like I do have an attachment to the military and people who serve and like all that. So like getting to be here too for that, it's like, I don't know, it's really special.
Oh yeah, this is the most patriotic I've ever felt.
Yeah, you seem like it. Like you've really got, like I'm always very patriotic, but no one would have any idea.
Well, it just never like
there's no point to bring it up.
About this,
I love punk, but I'm also patriotic.
Like if you don't actually know us personally and don't follow on Instagram, just you can see what we've been up to.
Oh yeah, you should. That's really cool.
Yeah, there's been some fun stuff. But anyway, okay.
So into the how.
Why? How?
So
I don't even know what segment it is.
He doesn't even know what state he's in.
Okay, so work-life balance.
Confusion.
How?
So, so trying to figure out how to have proper work-life balance is like, I mean, we literally are just figuring it out right now. So it's funny because I feel like an imposter trying to explain work-life balance when I'm literally just now feeling like my old self again. I haven't felt like this in over 2 years. I shit you not. It's been very difficult.
But, so I've done this expansion and contraction many times, not really understanding this concept. I've never heard anyone talk about balance in this way. More until more is too much, less until less is too little. Mm-hmm. But every time I say it to people, they seem to like it.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, I get that.
Right.
So that's why I've really sort of leaned into it a bit more to really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the beauty of what you just said is we're not the perfect specimen. I mean, maybe we are, but no, but we're not that
Ay, ay,
perfect
ay.
knowledge base. Like, we're constantly learning.
Oh yeah,
And you can
just like
teach-
everybody.
Yeah, and you can teach people best when you're just a little bit beyond where they are. If we're like, we have this work-life balance thing so dialed and figured out perfectly forever, how do you just not do it?
Mhm.
That's not as helpful.
Well, and even like I think it was 2 weeks ago, we didn't record an episode because it was like there's no way. Like I forget. Oh, I think it was Mother's Day. So like we were busy that weekend, and it
Well,
was
there were
just
yeah, I
there
think
was so many different things that were going on that weekend. So it was like there's no way we can do this and actually like make it a worthwhile episode. So it's like why would you push through to make something shitty when you could just take a beat and just be like we'll get back to it next week, because we're like, oh, we could do it like tomorrow and blah blah blah. So anyway, we're still figuring it out. So like I can't really give concrete advice other than what has worked for us. So for example, coming to Miami, like you said, this is our spot. So essentially, this sounds really stupid, but hear me out. Give me a minute. But if you find that one place where you can go, you don't need to think. You can just go. And what that could even just be in your state. I mean, it's not for us, like where you live. It could be nearby. It could be whatever. The one place where you can go where you don't need to think about anything. So coming to Miami for us, we seriously, like, I have our Airbnbs or hotels where I want to go explore next, or something that we did before. Like, we're staying at the same place we've stayed before because we really liked it. Always a great experience. Doing that, don't need to think about it. Book the flights. We already know exactly what we're going to expect here. We have our staples where we go, and that is so good because we make, as we talked about in another episode, a shit ton of decisions. The least amount of decisions I need to make, the better. And because decisions get in the way of the fun creative, which is what we both really like. And that's what's been in the way, is having to make all these fucking decisions all the time. And it's great. Like, I'm super thankful for everything. This sounds really shitty, but like this has sounded shitty, but I'm thankful for everything that we've gotten to do. But having the time to just unwind and not have to make all the decisions, is it's been very good. So coming here to Miami, going wherever works for you, finding that one place where you can just be and just exist. You don't have to think about, oh, where are we going to eat dinner? Unless you want to, unless it's like a fun creative thing for you. Like, we tried 2 new places on this trip because it was like, oh, we should. Normally I'm just like, fuck it, let's just go to the same 4 places, even though I
we
normally
do decide.
well,
Like,
even though
so we
normally
always have a good time.
yeah, even though normally, oh yeah, we love the places, but normally I like to go do fun, unique things. But the past couple times it's just been like, let's just do like our regulars, and then we like don't need to worry about it, because also we had people with us,
So
which was fun.
That's what I wanted to touch on.
But it was just, it's a different experience because we're like, it's just different.
Yeah, I want to touch on that real quick.
Yeah.
That's something that we've found for us is this isn't meant to be self-aggrandizing. Don't you dance. You
I
didn't
love
throw
this
me off.
song.
This isn't meant to be self-aggrandizing, but both of us, the reason we connected was we are just innately caretaker types who are trying to make sure the other person, I'm trying to say something serious here.
I'm sorry, I'm
But
listening.
we're naturally both the caretakers in almost every relationship. So we're doing everything in our power to make sure everyone else is having a good time all the time. And that it isn't an action that we think about. It's how we're wired. It feels weird to say it because like I can't help it. Like, if we are with other people, I'm only focused on them and not you. And you know
Same.
this.
Like,
Yeah.
we don't see each other for like a week, and we'll be like, oh, how was your vacation? But
Wait, what?
no, like if we're with someone and like
Yeah, when we're filming with people.
yeah, like we won't see each other for like 4 days, and then we will, but it'll just be different. And then we're like, oh, how was your
Yeah,
last few
we're
days?
living outward. We're both here facing the camera,
Hello.
and instead of each other. And that's one of the things we discovered is we've brought people to Miami, which is really nice, but we weren't able to turn off.
Yes.
And that was a shock to really come to that realization. Like, oh yeah, even in our favorite place, the only place we can turn off, we couldn't. And that's thrown off.
That was destroying me.
Yeah, and so like that's what's thrown off not feeling like we had like us time and time away.
Yeah.
And that's part of the contraction. Like we expanded with work, we expanded even with like our friend group and friend circle,
Which was really fun. Like it was a
Yeah.
fun novel experience, but I didn't even think about it wasn't a vacation like how it typically is.
Yeah, it wasn't a turn off.
And I liked the novelty because it's fun having people
Yeah.
here where it's just like, oh, hey, what are you doing?
Uh-huh.
But there is something more fulfilling, which is why I'm saying, like, find that place for you where you can, like, some people it's Jamaica. Some people it's
yeah, we have a friend
just
who
down the street.
Yeah, that was partially how we came to this realization, is we have a friend Mike who never turns off. And then Lisa just brought up how like, oh yeah, he turns off in one place alone, and that's Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when it sort of clicked. It was like, oh, wait, that's part of the allure.
It's like, oh,
here.
that's why we love coming here so much.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so don't fucking come here or else I'll be very upset.
You mean right now?
Yeah, just leave it alone.
When this comes out Monday and we're already away, make her come here then.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
No, but basically,
Stay off my island.
We've learned that despite having a good time, we probably are going to only
He's wearing
do.
your shoes.
We're probably only going to do Miami alone
I think so.
for the
foreseeable future.
Yeah, almost all the time until we come up with another place where we turn off completely. That then we share Miami with others. But right now, this is our only turn off place.
This is strong grass. Holy hell. Oh, there it is. Got it. Anyway, so yeah, find that place for you. Just take some time away and don't stress about trying to find perfect work-life balance because it doesn't exist. Like, it just doesn't.
Well, yeah,
But
it's an action.
yeah,
So
so
you're
now
always
it's,
seeking it.
yeah, so just try to take that beat for yourself and I don't know, just take care of you more. Oh, also, I got a massage for the first time in like years. I don't know. It just felt really good. It was like taking care of me first. And I know that's like not revolutionary for most people. They're just like, oh my God, I do Reiki or whatever, get it done, which is cool, whatever. But
I was just so hoping you were going to be like, oh, and I got a massage. That's all bye. It just felt like you were going to end the episode there.
but just doing those self-care things for yourself and just trying to make you feel valued is really important because nobody else is going to make you feel that and you just have to do it for you. So, I don't know.
And it's
On
a
that
good spot
note,
to wrap. And how do you like the fuzzy lights behind us? This is a black mist filter. I think it's kind of
we
cool.
still need
Okay,
to record my other content.
bye.
Okay.